Hello everyone, welcome to A Clear Perspective. I'm Sorin Lee. In a speech Saturday night in Iowa, former President Trump mentioned that the Biden administration was prepared to give millions of dollars in aid to the Taliban. The Taliban confirmed the news on Sunday. The Associated Press reported that the Taliban said Washington has agreed to provide humanitarian aid to the destitute Afghanistan, which is on the brink of economic disaster, but refused to give political recognition to the Taliban rulers. The statement came at the end of the first direct talks between the former foes. It was the first talk since the Biden administration's chaotic withdrawal of U.S. troops in late August. But unlike the Taliban's explicit statement, the Biden administration seemed to gloss over the issue by saying the two sides discussed the United States' provision of robust humanitarian assistance directly to the Afghan people. The Taliban said the talks went well and that Washington released humanitarian aid to Afghanistan after agreeing not to link such aid to formal recognition of the Taliban. Judging by statements from the Taliban and the Biden administration, Biden appears to have offered millions of dollars in aid in exchange for an alliance with the Taliban in the fight against terrorism. Biden's approach has drawn criticism from the conservative media. The Gateway pundits suggested that this was another giveaway after Biden's failed withdrawal plan, which left the Taliban with $85 billion worth of U.S. military equipment. It's as if the U.S. lost the war and is now paying reparations to the other side. Bill Rogier is the senior fellow at the Foundation for Defense of Democracies who tracks militant groups. He said, "It is insane for the U.S. to think the Taliban can be a reliable counterterrorism partner, given the Taliban's enduring support for al-Qaeda." Biden's move is clearly not in defense of U.S. interests. So, why is he doing this? Who are the forces behind him? Wayne Allen Root is a host on the U.S. radio network. He has a more insightful analysis. He is known as the conservative warrior. On October 10th, just after the announcement of Biden's aid to the Taliban, he wrote a column titled, "We all know Biden is now in charge. So who is really running the country? The answer will shock you." Root said, "I believe these are the three evil groups running the show. Number one, former President Barack Obama is back for his third term. Number two, but make no mistake, Obama isn't the boss either. Evil billionaire George Soros is giving Obama his marching orders. Then we come to the real power behind the throne, the boss of bosses, China and the Chinese Communist Party. Everyone is taking orders from China and the CCP." He said, "China bribes all the politicians in America and around the world with billions in offshore bank accounts. China owns Biden and his family. China owns virtually the entire leadership of the Democratic Party and quite a few establishment rhino Republicans too." Root also said, "It's easy to see China is the top dog. You have to be blind, deaf, or really dumb to not see that. Everything happening in Biden's first 10 months in office just happens to weaken and divide America while benefiting China." Root also listed numerous problems that occurred after Biden's presidency. The problems include inviting millions of poverty-stricken, diseased refugees into our country, imposing pandemic lockdowns, mandatory masks and vaccines, massive inflation, the highest energy prices in years, massive unemployment, the shameful withdrawal of troops from Afghanistan, huge benefits for Americans who don't work, bankrupting the United States with dirty spending programs, raising the debt ceiling, and proposing tax rates higher than Communist China. Speaking of Biden and the Democrats' spending plan, who exactly is benefiting from the so-called infrastructure bill and the reconciliation bill? An article from Fox News on Sunday tells the story. The article describes a Waters World investigation launched by Fox News anchor Jesse Waters into Pelosi's financial dealings during her term in office. Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives Nancy Pelosi, a California Democrat, has served in Congress for nearly 34 years and is currently one of the most powerful figures in the U.S. government. The President of the United States is known to earn $400,000 a year, the Vice President about $230,000, and the Speaker of the House is $223,500. However, as Speaker of the House, Pelosi is one of the richest people in Congress. So, what's the secret to her wealth? Fox News host Jesse Waters said, "The couple has timed the market perfectly over the years. While Nancy's been a Washington insider, real estate, stocks, the Pelosis always know what the right investment is." He continued, "Since 2018, the Pelosi's wealth has skyrocketed. That year, her financial disclosure report revealed a net worth of over $114 million. Then in 2019, Pelosi's assets totaled up to $271 million. And in 2020, those numbers went up even more to as high as $315 million. Waters went on to tell the secret of Pelosi's financial surge. In 2007, Visa worried the new Democrat Congress would target their swipe fees, costing them billions. So they hired a team of lobbyists who descended on Pelosi. Visa's CEO personally met with her. Suddenly, Paul Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi's husband, got a phone call from his broker. He was in luck. Paul was offered a pre-screened invite to get in early on Visa's $18 billion IPO. Did Nancy and her husband hesitate? No. They bought between $1 million and $5 million worth of Visa stock. While Pelosi was Speaker, bills that would have hurt Visa's stock price were blocked in the House. Visa shares went up over 200% during that time, making the Pelosis a fortune on paper. In January, the Pelosis got $1 million worth of Tesla stock right before Joe Biden announced electric car incentives. In June, the Pelosi family cashed in big time just before Congress was set to pounce on big tech. Mr. Pelosi exercised options on Google's parent company Alphabet, making an easy $5.3 million. Waters also provided one of Pelosi's latest examples, saying, "In March, Paul Pelosi exercised $2 million worth of Microsoft options, just 2 weeks before the tech giant got a $22 billion contract to equip the U.S. Army with high-tech headset." Finally, Waters concluded, "The Pelosis have never been indicted for insider trading, but her marriage, investments, and access combined with extremely fortunate timing have created a lot of suspicions." Finally, let's talk about President Trump's rally in Iowa last Saturday. Trump gave a 1.5-hour speech while endorsing the candidates he supports. A record high of participants attended the rally that day. In his opening remarks, Trump said that Joe Biden and the radical left had brought America to the brink of collapse, and that millions of Americans have already realized this. Trump said Joe Biden's radical left-wing Democrats in Congress are trying to pass a $5 trillion spending spree that will cost more than all the war spending in U.S. history combined. It would also be the largest tax increase in history. Trump went on to reveal the shocking secrets hidden in the Biden Democrats' plan. He said, According to the nonpartisan Joint Committee on Taxation, the Biden spending bill would raise taxes on working families in an unprecedented way. Biden also plans to significantly raise the U.S. sales tax rate to make it one of the highest in the world. In fact, it would be much higher than the sales tax in Communist China. That is, Biden's taxes would add up to almost twice as much for a business to invest in the United States than to invest in Communist China. No wonder Xi Jinping recently said that he would welcome foreigners to invest and work in China as part of his 2035 plan to recruit high-tech talents. Who would have thought that Biden was secretly helping Xi Jinping? Trump then talked about Afghanistan. He believes that because of Biden's and Milley's weakness and stupidity, the Taliban has become a partner forced onto the United States. The Biden administration is now proposing to give aid to the Taliban. This is in line with the news at the start of this episode that the Biden administration has reached an agreement with the Taliban to begin providing economic aid to Afghanistan. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time.